things that I have been doing is trying to find a solution for my mother to call me when I moved to Croatia. We live in Argentina, and she had a landline at the time. Now she has a cell phone, but it's still not a smartphone, so it's the same as a landline. So the first I investigated the solution from toll-free forwarding, and what they do is they give you a local number, and then they forward the calls to the number that you have, and it rings on your phone. But it was kind of rusty and expensive. And then I remembered I can build myself a flow in Twilio. I have experience in that already because of my work at Zappix and before building IVRs at Certius. And so I built a flow which basically does the same as toll free forwarding. You get a local Argentine number where you call, and then it forwards the calls uh, to a number in Croatia and it rings there. But the thing is that I figured out that she was calling at any time, not taking into account the 5 hour time difference. So I built a number of Lambda functions, which first when you call, it tells you what time it is in Croatia, and then depending on the time of day, it either offers the transfer to some of the numbers or not. So you call the number.
Actualmente la hora en Croacia son las 16 horas.
It tells you the time.
Por favor, presione 1 para hablar con Josipa o 2 para Leandro. Para dejar un mensaje, presione.
I get an email saying who called. Now I will choose my number. And if it can ring, then it rings.
Lo conecto con Leandro.
And now it's ringing. I also built another Lambda function that if they leave a message in Twilio, then it sends me an email. Hang on, I can show it here better. So I get I received a new message. And if I click on it, it opens up the section in Twilio where I can listen to that voicemail here. So let me show you the Twilio flow. The call comes in. There is a Lambda function here, which what it does is it just picks up the time the it's called based on the European time zone, and then it saves two variables. One is the number of the hours, just the hours, not the minutes. So then it later can here in say local time it can say currently in Croatia it's 12 hours. That's how you say the time in Spanish. And then there is another parameter coming from here, which is either open or closed. So can call or can't call. And then here we do the verification. If you can't call, then you have two different menus. One is the main menu for the open hours, where you have my wife's number and my number and the voicemail. And then you have always another main menu here, which has only my number or voicemail. And it tells you the time again. If it's late, if you go here and it's late, then it tells you if it's not an emergency, then just leave a message. And then eventually we do the verification of what number we pushed and so on. And then you get transferred either to me or to my wife. And the voicemail, you get transferred to the voicemail service by Twilio. And once you're done recording it, then there's another Lambda function that sends the email with the information that you have a voicemail. So in total, I have three Lambda functions here. And this project has been a bit challenging because I had to figure out a number of things on my own, but it's been great because now I have all of these built, and I love building stuff. So let me know if you need any help building something or figuring something out. Maybe I can help. All right. Bye, guys. Yeah.